So 12 years ago when Taya received Babette, I was sitting out in the audience and I walked up to Mom and I said, I want a puppy raise. I want to give back, for what Taya had to receive for Babette. And we went into it with the mindset that there was just going to be one. And then one turned into 6 and a facility dog. And so, if Taya had not, asked Mom for a service dog, we wouldn't be here today. I don't know that I would even be doing the field that I'm in. And I think on Christmas Day, I applied to be a puppy raiser because I needed something. I needed a purpose. And at the time, the puppy coordinator called that, we were going to get Renee. And that just started a snowball journey that's been amazing.
Babette was absolutely fantastic for Taya in her young years. She was 9 years old when she received Babette. So Taya's needs were much different at 9 years as to what they are today at 20 years. Babette was starting to slow down. She still did everything that Taya needed to do, but Taya was getting older, so now she was wanting to go out into the community more. She was wanting to do different things. Taya was right. Taya was going into high school. But Taya came to us one day and said, Mom, I think it's time. It's time for retirement.
I was actually at UWF getting my master's degree for counseling. Elisa Bailey, one of our local puppy raisers, had one of the Gadsden prison puppies out on furlough, and she brought him over. His name was Argos, and I just absolutely fell in love with him. It was also extra special because our mascot for college is the Argos, so it was kind of cool to get the opportunity to raise him at a college where his name is the mascot. So it was just a little extra special for us.
She had turned in Argos before COVID, and we knew that Argos was there. Not once had it occurred to us that we might be matched with her puppy. And she went and got Argos. That was probably the best day ever.
When Argos was matched with Taya, I was shocked. I never in a million years expected to raise a dog that was going to go to Taya. Our goal was they were always our puppy, not my dog. And while he's still not my dog, he's my next door neighbor, which is awesome. I cried a lot of tears that day when Shelly, the trainer, called to tell me that Taya had matched with Argos. And it was just, you can't put it into words how special that was.
Argos is much different than Babette. So we have started an entire new journey with Argos. Taya wanted another partner that could go out in the community with her and help her with adult situations. And the first adult situation that she wanted to face with a new partner was she wanted to walk across the graduation stage to get her diploma, and she did not want the help of any other human being. She wanted to be independent, and she wanted to do it on her own. And for someone that was graduating with high honors, it was kind of important. Argos walked across that stage. She received her high honors. He took that diploma and walked back off that stage with her, and not one person had to help her. And Argos has been the dog for her to enter her adult years.
I decided to apply for a facility dog from Canine Companions after having puppy raised. And while I was doing my master's degree and doing my internship, I realized what a difference the puppies made in my clients' lives and how much they impacted my clients and made therapy actually easier for them. And Rudy kind of makes that bridge for us. I think Rudy makes people comfortable because he kind of sees into their soul. He just has a way of looking at them and welcoming them into the office and just making them calm. I wish we could show our clients and the bond that he has with them. He will sit there and just look them in the eyes and, you know, some of them are just like, it just makes my day. It tells me everything's going to be okay. And so I think that's kind of the allure of Rudy. Rudy probably most uses the cover and nudge command in my office. A lot of times when I'm doing EMDR therapy, clients have a high probability of dissociating or kind of going off into their own headspace and not being present in the room. So I'm able to use him to nudge them or just provide that deep pressure stimulation that helps them stay grounded. He tells me about my clients. So I might have a client who walks in here and you're like, hey, how's your day going? They're like, great, fine, awesome. And he will sit next to them and start pawing them and nudging at them. And I'm like, you're anxious today, aren't you? And they're like, well, yeah, how did you know? Well, Rudy told on you. So one of the clients that I think Rudy has probably helped the most with, excuse me, I'm gonna get choked up talking about it. We had a young woman who was assaulted while she was at school, and she couldn't let anybody touch her. And Rudy and I were able to go out, and he crawled into her lap, and she just held him and cried. And she was able to tell the police what happened to her and was able to file charges against the person. And she later came back to my office probably a year or two later, and she said if it hadn't have been for Rudy that she probably would have killed herself that night. And she said that Rudy saved her. Sorry, Martha.
It's okay.
Rudy is important for my patients because he creates a safe space for them. So therapy is sometimes really scary. You know, you're revealing the deepest, darkest parts of yourself. And when you have a dog, it creates a safe space. You have somebody to lean into, to touch, to love. And I think Rudy does an excellent job at that and encourages them to come back and tell their story over and over.
Family is everything. Our family is it. I mean, we wrap our arms around our family grows. Family is the bottom line. Canine Companions is family. We have been on this journey now for 12 years.
We went into this when Taya got Babette not knowing anybody. And now we know so many people. So from the puppy raising side to the staff, and they truly become our family. My graduates, my puppies that have graduated, you know, I hear from almost all of them probably on a weekly basis. And, you know, it's just expanded my world as a person and our social network. And, you know, so it's family. These people are important to us.
My goal is to be out in the community with him, helping people, help kids love themselves and learn about service dogs. And I want Argos to be a part of that. And that's what gets me through the darkest moment.